Hamna house quality or house and if you don't have, then never can you ask.
Future of learners and education is reaching a very dynamic, whereby technology every day is changing and making it easier probably for the learners to achieve a lot. But then when you look at this convergence, there is need for people who are in the know, especially on artificial intelligence and the future of things, to create innovation that will make things easier for themselves and the future. And probably the challenge that used to be there for learners and our generation was that we aspired to be better than our parents. Now this generation is not aspiring to be better than their parents, but they want to become problem solvers. So all they need is a lead onto areas that have not been resolved in terms of solutions. And that is the future for the learners. The CBC education system and this facility offers the learners an opportunity to interact with hard stuff that initially we were looking at under CBC is unachievable in terms of getting the learner to interact not just from what they are reading from books, but physically, so that they apply all the 5 senses. They can smell in the kitchen what is cooking, they can hear the sounds from the music instruments practically, and even put their hands and fingers on the instruments to create. And this is a place that I would say gives this great opportunity for the learners in a practical way.
It's been an exciting and amazing experience because this center is an experiential center where students can actually experience whether it's how blood goes through the human body, but also there's also an amazing center which is being launched today. That's the AI Center. And the AI Center is actually an experiential center using digital tools, and we've got to experience. For instance, you actually learn mathematics through gamification. You start off from a certain level, and the system using AI algorithms can tell whether you're actually at part level, above the level, or actually below the level. And using that, it's able to regulate so that it comes to your level and you're able to learn from it. So it actually, the system learns about how you are learning about it. So it's quite transformational, and it's interesting to see this being rolled out to more schools. So what's happening at CBC is amazing, and I'm here to support, especially as a mentor and having practiced engineering and being an innovation practitioner within Kenya.
From what I've seen, there's a lot of home science. You know, today, masomo ni sisi wote, you know, as parents and our children. And as a parent, I've seen a lot which is going to help me in assisting my children in doing their homework, and especially the CBC. I'm with them here. And I've learned a lot of, especially pre-technical. And I've seen where you miss from being that scientist and now joining these other careers. So I was very excited to learn a lot of electrical work, a lot of plumbing. At least now, even for me, I can do some few adjustments on my tap. And I would really encourage the parents to come and learn. And even when it comes to agriculture, you know, when you're told this is the spinach, this is how you grow the sukuma wiki, capsicum, to me it makes the difference. And remember, we come from different parts of this country. We've seen these things in the market, but we don't know how they are grown. And for our children who are in the towns, you know, some of them don't have the upcountry, the ushago. So from here, they are able to tell everything, and it helps in simplifying the CBC. Pia hapa tumeweza kuona maneno mengi kuhusiana na AI. Najua tunasikia hii maneno ya AI mara nyingi na hauelewi kama mzazi, na hapa nimeweza kuwasiliana na wenyeji specialists in AI, na nimeona jinsi AI inaweza saidia watoto wetu pia kuelewa kiwango cha mtoto wako pale shuleni na pia anavyoelewa masomo. You know, when you do a lot of maths and the child is able to interact with the AI system and it tells you the IQ of your child, it's very important. And also I would encourage the schools and the education system also to adopt, if they have to approach banks to help them finance such solutions in the schools, let them do it, because from just a small space, you're able to interact, the children are able to play games together, and games that build their IQ.
We have been running the AI Expo since Monday for the last 7 days, let me say. No, 6 days, let me say. And we have had over 100 schools sent their directors, their own teachers, principals, admins, and teachers to the Expo. In total, we have had almost 1,000 participants, coming over to Expo. They have learned a lot. We have got extremely great feedback, especially on the exposure of artificial intelligence and the impact AI is having or will have on education. They have also had a chance to visit our CBC studios, where we have actualized a CBC curriculum in terms of the practicals. They have had a chance to visit our CBC farm, where we have all the farm projects in CBC, including a greenhouse. We have domestic animals, and also because we believe education should be fun, and they have had a chance to visit our amusement park, where we have unique amusement facilities. The AI is a new concept, and it's taking it's really something that is being uptaken very fast in the current world. And the parents or the end teachers or the participants who have come here during this period have really appreciated the impact of the AI. We still in the rolling process. By the way, we are doing a lot of research. We are just in the initial stages. At least we have been able to assemble a supercomputer that is actually locally assembled. I would say we are quite privileged that we have been able to assemble a machine that is locally assembled, and is a machine that we are using to showcase, let me say, how AI is changing the education approach in Kenya.
I am Michelle McKenna from Chogoria Girls Boarding, there in Chogoria. I've really learned a lot today. I've learned more about agriculture, about science, home science, a lot, art. And the one that has made me have an experience more ni AI. AI imeni encourage, nikajua si ushago venye watu naambiwa that nimetoka Nairobi so sijui much. So at least najua kuna kitu inaweza fika huko haraka, iweze kuspread. Juu kuna watu huko mbali wanataka kujua more. They really want to know more about the technology, but hawawezi jua huko mbali. So ningependa hii kitu spread everywhere, and hiyo ndio kitu imenifurahisha more about AI.